As expected, fully packed here tonight. All the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Tommy the Duke Morrison. One of the most entertaining and electrifying heavyweights in the world. Some say one of the best left hooks in the history of the heavyweight division. Here comes the Easton Assassin. The fighters are ready to...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting...
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're out. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The courage on display here is incredible. Both men step back for just a moment. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got him with a clean right uppercut. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
And he just missed with that left jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He missed with that jab. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. He just misses with that big right hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Just gets out of the way of that left hand. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Beautiful counter shot. Perfect counter lands. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Missed him with that uppercut. He got out of the way of that right hook. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
guys that carry so much power. Of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. These two are the perfect dance partners. That big hook doesn't land. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. That counter shot lands. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Counter left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Great work. Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And he fails to score with that left hook. Great counter right-handed. Neither man really defending themselves. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Referee might want to step in here. Got his eyes on him. He's still on his feet. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Nice job by him to block that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice exchange here from both men. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They both want the knockout. They figure out the combination to this safe. And he misses with that jab.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What we've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the...
There's the bell for round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. He blocks the jab. Only catching air with that hook. He just misses with that jab. Good counter punching. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
This is easy for us to say and comment here at ringside, but those guys can see what they've got to do. I understand there's a lot of pressure. I understand there's some guys that are just naive or inexperienced, but just give them a break. Give them a little time.
He misses with that jab. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Swinging. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this. Here we go. It's round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Missing with the left there.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't walk.
10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, look at the thing. Look at now. Right, it's so important now in the first minute of this next round to get on top of them.
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That right hook catching air. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter punch. Just misses with the right uppercut. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice counter shot. Neither man really defending themselves. He blocks the hook. Nice exchange here from both men. Can't connect with that right hook. Lands with the right counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good counter left hand there. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
And we enter the night. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
He parries away that left hook. Both men step back for just a moment. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good punch. They got out of the way of that right hook. Hook misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
We've made it to round 10. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around us. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Good counter right hand again. Good job getting out of the way of that left. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful. I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Can he do it? What a massive upset this would be.
He is absolutely gone.
And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell to start round 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. How nervous nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
These two are the perfect dance partners. They both want the knockout. That uppercut doesn't land. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Defense is not an option for these two. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Bang him down. You can't miss him. Great work.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Good job getting out of the way of that left. Nice counter. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can they figure out the combination to this set? You'd like to see more jabs. Did well to get out of the way of that right uppercut. The courage on display here is incredible. It looks, oh boy, that one's gotta hurt, and down he goes. 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That counter scores. How do you feel about that split decision victory, Johnny?
A split decision, you know what, I feel sorry for the loser because heart and soul was laid out right there. Everything was left in the ring. There's no regrets, and we had a good time as well. They did the work, we enjoyed the action. Split decision, totally agree with it. You never know, we might see it all over again.